Hey, expect success agents at Tahoe Tony, and I'm in CABO right now at a build event, CABO 2024. It's totally awesome, having a great time. I'm learning a lot, and it's really helping my real estate career. So if you want to improve your real estate career and have fun at the same time, I highly recommend you come to these events. They're really great. We went to Maui last year, and this year we're in CABO, and it's really great. It's gonna help you with your real estate career. Right now, I've got 2 properties. I've got one in escrow. It's in closing next week, a few $100,000. And then I've got a $1.8 million listing that should be coming on the market in the next few days. And I'm super excited about that because I've got these referrals from agents I met at these events. So if you want to come to these events, you should be able to improve your business that way, and you get to have fun with the family. So highly recommend it. Now I understand it's expensive, but we have a lot of fun. You know, I got to go on a yacht. I was in the inner circle with Brent. We were on a yacht, some photos from that here. We also go on a sunset cruise with another group of people that I got to meet. They were really nice people, all new people for me. So Maureen and Miranda and Steve and Brian, I've just made new connections with people. So it's a really great way to network and have fun at the same time. I got to go fishing. So Robin Phillips was one of the speakers. She had this great, amazing story where she had breast cancer, and then she got an infection from the breast cancer from the hospital, so she had 10 more surgeries, and her and her husband had like $150,000 in debt, and all the credit cards were maxed out, and they joined eXp, and she showed us how she got better and got over that, all because of she joining eXp. So really great events, very inspiring. Another guy got kicked out of his house. His wife locked him out of the house, changed all the locks. He was living in his car. He was sending all his money to his family still because he wanted them to be taken care of even when he wasn't there. And it's crazy, just inspiring events of how these people turn their lives around. They joined eXp, they're making so much money now with the equity and the revenue share, and it's changing lives. So I really want you to come here so you can enjoy that. I think you're really gonna love it. But I understand if it's expensive for you, you know, coming down here was a little bit expensive. The hotel's not cheap, the flight wasn't bad, but in order to help you out with that, the Brent Gove organization, which you are all in the Brent Gove organization, he wants to help you. He's having rallies all throughout the country. So the build events are gonna be there's one in Los Angeles, there's one in Oregon, there's one in Cape Town if you wanna go to South Africa, but I think that one's sold out. There's one in Hawaii. I don't know exactly where you live, but go to this website and look at the closest one you can and get to that event. They're only 2 days, so you can drive there, you can spend another night in a hotel and drive home. You can share a hotel with somebody. Trust me, the people that have been successful, the ones going to the events, and they find a way to get there. They're resourceful. They find a way to get to the event, and it turns their life around. So you really got to come. I highly recommend it. And if you really want to do well, which I know you do, bring your best friend in real estate who's not in eXp. Bring them to these events and let them see the culture that eXp has. Let them see the super successful agents in here that are sharing their stories, how they did it, and collaborating. So we don't keep information to ourselves. We're sharing it with you so you can be successful. So get to one of those local build events. They're near you. Here's the website. Check it out. Get to one of those events. Bring 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 people if you can. Get a whole carload of people from your town. Say, hey, let's go learn about real estate. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna connect. We're gonna be able to network with other people and make more money, right? So if you wanna make more money, you need to invest in your time to go to these events. So a lot of fun. Like I said, we were on the yacht, we were on the cruise, we went fishing, caught some nice fish. We took them down to a restaurant right there on the wharf and said, cook them up. And they cooked them up 6 different ways on this big platter, and sashimi and sushi. It's just amazing. And I really connected with the other 2 agents, one from Florida, one's from South Carolina. And we're gonna go visit them. We're gonna be sharing 8 referrals with them. It's fantastic. Such a great experience for you to try. Also, you might be saying, Tony, I don't know if I can even afford to go to one of these local build events yet. I understand. Even if you can go, I highly recommend you do this next exercise. Go to brentgove.com or go to Brent Gove's YouTube channel. Check it out. Start watching these events, these other speakers from his events. Learn what they did. Learn what they did to get successful. Most of them came from like nothing, or they lost everything. They had to start over. They got to eXp. They did this, and they're telling you how they did it. Watch those videos. I would watch one every day if you could. Learn from them, get inspired by them. And if you want guidance from them, you know, they're not gonna do everything for you, but if you call them up, say, hey, I've got a question about this, can you help me? I guarantee you they're gonna help you, right? They're busy people, but they'll finally get back to you and they're gonna help you. and they're gonna help you get better because they want you to be successful. I want you to be successful, right? Because if you don't start making sacrifices to get to these events, to get over your fear of asking somebody to one of these events so they can be in your rev share and you can help them be successful, you're gonna end up sacrificing. So if you don't make the sacrifice now, you're gonna end up sacrificing things you want. So if you're not willing to take sacrifices now to get over your fear of asking somebody or the fear of going to one of these events, you're gonna end up sacrificing all the things you want in your life. So, you know, I wanna retire, I want a fancy car, I wanna pay off my house, I wanna pay off my mom's house, whatever it is. If you don't get out of your comfort zone and get moving and get resourceful and get to these events and network and start selling more real estate, growing your revenue share, you're not end up getting those things. You know, you're not gonna have a nice retirement. You're not gonna be able to pay off your house or pay off your mom's house or put your kids through school. So get to these events, learn how to be successful. Everybody here wants you to help you be successful, and I think you're really gonna love it. So if you need help, reach out to me. If you have any questions about this, reach out to me. If you wanna hear about the fish I caught, reach out to me. If you wanna hear about the beautiful yacht I was on, this was like a mega $1 million yacht. It was incredible. This is a great trip, a great day. We're learning, we're having fun, doing eXp things. Reach out to me. I want you to have these things. I want you to be successful like this. So reach out to me, I'll help you. We'll reach out to other people who have been to these events and we'll get some guidance from them as well, and we'll make sure you're successful, right? Because if you start selling more houses, you start generating more revenue share, you start bringing home more money, you're gonna have more money for your family and loved ones, and you have more money to do things you wanna do instead of the things you have to do.